Bills. J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Finally, the goddamn paid skis are picking up. Just take the entire goddamn fucking video. First one, he goes all the way to the top. Goddamn it, he went above and beyond. Granny sent me a goddamn book. Is from Michael Heltens. Sent a goddamn Benjamin as a paid ski. Said he wanted to send a little bit extra. Fine by me. Those go right to the motherfucking top. Hey, J-Dawg, I recently stumbled upon your channel when you did your interviews with Glenn Benton and Steve Ashim. Mm-hmm. I've been going through some of your older content. I particularly enjoy the interviews. Yeah, that's what gets the interviews is what gets the most traffic, obviously, most views in general. And then these videos that you're watching now are kind of like the Daily Devils. They watch those. The people that watch, I assume, close to everything. I mean, I know for a fact there's definitely people that watch every single video, no matter what, and a lot of them comment. I'm sure some watch every single video, no matter what, but don't comment. I'm sure there's those as well. So I met Glenn at a show many years ago, and I thought he was grumpy as well. Yeah, he was the first couple times I met him too. But after hearing what they have to deal with while on the road, I can totally see why. He was nice enough to be wandering around where fans could interact with him, which a lot of bands don't do. Yeah, you can make the argument. So the argument with him is where people are going to play devil's advocate is you could say, well, he signed up for this, so why the fuck's he grumpy? Like, this is your job, this is what you do. And, so there's that argument. So it's like, point taken, okay. But then there's the also argument is, I mean, dude, he's been doing it for fucking 40 years. I mean, going city to city. I mean, I wouldn't want that lifestyle. But again, it's like, that's what you signed up for. But it's like, yes, that's true. But at the same time, how many of you ass fucking clowns have been working a job for 20 years that you fucking hate? I guarantee you. Raise your hand in the comments. I'm sure it's a lot of you. Are you going to your job fucking grumpy on a normal, especially when you got to deal with some fucking shithead employees that you just can't stand? A lot of days you're probably grumpy, especially if you're in a goddamn bad mood. So that was your choice. You chose to work there. Because at the end of the day, when you're deep into something, it's hard to just like, well, let me try something new. Let's just say I was burned out on Hell's Headbangers and I don't want to goddamn do it no more. It's easier said than done. Like, let me just go quit and go do another job. What am I going to go do? I didn't go to college, and that's not the case. I wouldn't rather do something, but I'm just saying, let's put in this scenario. Let's say I would. Say I hated it. I couldn't stand doing this. All right, great. What are you going to go quit? Go do that's going to be less stressful. I guess, lack of better terms, less boring, and make same amount of money or close to. What? And it's like you start scratching your head. Oh shit, yeah, I guess fucking nothing. And that's the position most people are in. That's probably majority of what you're in. That's what he's in. What's Glenn gonna go do at this point, dude? Let's just say he absolutely hates being on the fucking road. Then why do you do it, bro? Dude, he's been doing this for 40 years. What is he gonna go do? Fucking go bag groceries at Walmart for fucking $10 an hour? Great, making no goddamn money. So he takes a huge pay cut. Like didn't go to college. He doesn't have any skills as far as like any type of factory job or something. Not because he's a dumbass, because he was he was 20 years old, 22 years old or whatever, and already in Europe and already touring and shit. That's what he dedicated his life to. So for better or worse, it's like he's stuck with it. And same, but most of us are in that boat. I mean, again, you always get those people, and I've met plenty of them. Which, I mean, it's their life. Do what you want. Going back to school for my nursing degree. You're 50 years old, bro. Like, again, do what you want. I'm not hating on it, but to me, I'm like, 50, bruh. You should be thinking about retiring in the next. You should be absolutely thinking about retiring for sure the next 10 years. You're going back to school just to get started. What are you doing, dude? Your time to go to school was fucking. I've said this since high school. If your goal is to be a doctor, so you need 9 years of school roughly, doctor or lawyer, dude, you should be done before the age of 30. What are you fucking around for? 18. There's no summers. There's no summertime. There's no I got summer vacation. That's for slack fucks, Rob. What are you talking about, summer vacation? Dog hasn't had a summer vacation. His last summer vacation, all jokes aside, was age 13. Because fall, my first job I ever worked was a haunted house. And that was from end of August to obviously Halloween Day, and then from there I went to Perkins Restaurant as a goddamn dishwasher. So my last summer vacation was age 13. Summers, you up the hours, bro. Town, you're out of school. Hence, if you're gonna be a doctor or a lawyer, the fuck you taking the summer off? Like, yeah, I'm gonna start up college. You know, probably when I'm like 19, 20. Fucking slack fuck hoagie ham and egger city. Dude, you got 9 years to go. You want to be doing that shit until your 30s? You want to be making the bacon, bringing in the bread when you're in your fucking 30s, not still doing with dumbass school. Crank that shit out, homie. 4 hours of fucking sleep, pot of coffee, half an Adderall if you need one. Modafinil, that works too. You got this great fucking supplement on the line too. Semi gray area. If you need a goddamn good source, hit up the goddamn DAWG. That's a paid ski, by the way, too. So I give you a goddamn discount code that I use that none of you know about because of the goddamn bodybuilding world. Kratom's a great fucking supplement. Well, I love that fucking shit. Granted, I don't use it every day because I don't want to be kind of hooked on it, but it's all natural too. It's one of these plants. It's just fucking funny. All these natural fucking douchebags. Granted, I like natural shit too, but Jesus fuck, it's not the be all end all. It's good for you because it's natural. It's like, dude, you realize some of the most poisonous and deadliest shit on fucking earth come from natural plants. What the fuck are you so afraid of? Goddamn it! You tell that to any scientist and shit that create medications like that. The smartest fucking people in the world that are trying to that have extended life because of it. You tell that to any of them. Not that I've met any of them, but I met guys that know pharmacology far, far the line. You start telling them, I'm taking this natural supplement instead of X, Y, and Z. They'll look at you like you're fucking retarded. Like, fucking Forrest Gump. Leave that to the experts. I'll tell you what's good and what's not. They'll just laugh their ass off. Anyways, goddamn it, you grind, goddamn it. 4 hours of sleep. Take what you got to take. Do what you got to fucking do. Get that school, of course, working at the same time. Unless fucking mom and dad are busting all, they're gonna pay for that goddamn medical school. But yeah, what are you doing, dude? No, just time off. Fucking going back to school at 50. So yeah, of course, Glenn's goddamn grumpy. It's what he dedicated his life to. I would be too. And again, the guys that aren't, it's either two things. One, they're partying it up, so they're having a goddamn good time. Two, they have it so fucking easy. Like, Ozzy's still touring. Let me do it till the days die. Dude, that guy didn't have to do an ounce of fucking work. Dude, hell, let's even say guys like, let's say Ozzy or Lemmy because they did for so goddamn long. I mean, I think Ozzy's officially done, right? Jesus fuck, is that guy going to survive 2025? What do you guys think? Put in the comments. You think Ozzy's making it 2025? I'm that guy's Deadpool since the year 2000. Not that I want him to die. Would love to get an interview with the goddamn. Anybody knows Ozzy? Dog would do an interview. I'll pay for that fucking interview too. Grant, hope his ass is coherent enough. But just say I goddamn did it. But that'd be like, shit, that ain't happening, right? But I would totally interview Ozzy Osbourne. I'd ask some good shit too. Talking about the demo from 1969, writing the song "The Rebel." You devils know the song "The Rebel"? Dog owns it, of course, on a bootleg goddamn 7-inch. That's a fantastic fucking song on the 69 fucking demo. 1969, homeboy. Granted, how much of that is Ozzy fucking remember? Who the fuck knows? But no, yeah, get down to it, like, Glenn's grumpy on the road. How much do you think fucking Ozzy and them had to do anything, dude? Dude, it's lap dances, fucking whiskey, blowjobs, and meth. It just they don't even have to grab the back of an amp. They they don't even have to grab the guitar or microphone. They just have to show the fuck up on their big ass bus. Hell, Ozzy's thing is probably a goddamn private fucking plane. Just show up. That's literally it. All these hot shots, all these big guys. It's like, yeah, I could do that too. That sounds like a pretty good time. Or the guys, like if there are underground bands, they're still partying it up, so they like that lifestyle. I'll say this: if you're doing it like you have to work, you have to do the actual work, and you're making an okay living, you're not making millions of dollars, hence goddamn Deicide. To be honest, I wouldn't want to do that job. Probably poker facing it better than me, because goddamn, I can tell you right now, I think my poker face wears off at the end of some of these fests. Maybe some of you that met me, if you met me on a Sunday of Maryland Death Fest or something, dude, I'm checked the fuck out. I'm like, and if you met me on a Saturday at 4 p.m. on an MDF, you're like, no, dog, you were super nice. Good. Then I poker faced it good because I'm so don't fucking want to be there. That's just 3 days in, 4 days, whatever the fuck it was. Drove down on Thursday. On the road for weeks and shit. cuddle up in a goddamn van with a bunch of other goddamn men, sleeping in different hotels, probably getting ripped off by goddamn promoters, dealing with that goddamn yo fucking Wiggerfest Inferior whatever band, all goddamn on the road. Holy shitski. Dog ain't signing up for that. I want nothing to do with that. Holy shit, I'd be grumpy as fuck too. So I think he's poker facing a hell of a lot better than my ass would. Out of my question. I was just at the King Diamond show last night. Yeah, I was just there a few days ago. That was a few days ago too. Bobby Blitz, duck the goddamn dog, the king of ducking. Last night in Minneapolis. Let me preface this by saying King Diamond is probably my favorite band ever. Hear you? I mean, they're talking about my five. They're my top 5 favorite bands. Always said Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, King Diamond, Merciful Fate, Early Carcass. I mean, that's probably the faves. I mean, if I had to go with shit, it's probably that. But every time I've seen them in the last 20 years, I end up leaving somewhat annoyed. Look at that goddamn poser ass fucking fan base. I don't fucking blame you. I'm annoyed by that. All these goddamn hoagies got no business being there. I don't know how to say this without sounding disrespectful. You be as disrespectful as you want over on this goddamn channel, especially for $100. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say. But I don't think Mike Wead does a very good job at reproducing songs from the previous guitar players. I know it's not from a lack of ability, but he seems to only hit the most memorable parts and then noodles his way through the rest. You know, it's funny because, again, music's in the ear of the beholder. We all have our own different views and our experiences and what we walk away with. And me walking away from the last King Diamond show, I didn't notice that about Mike Wead. I had no problems with that. Where I was standing, I don't think the show sounded like shit, but it sounded like shit to where I was standing. And the only reason I was standing there is because, again, it's fucking goddamn canoes in the motherfucking high heavens. So I had to stand just where I could fucking see him. Again, I got Elcat too, and she's not exactly goddamn Shaquille O'Neal. So you don't want to be standing behind some fucking Shaquille O'Neal ass motherfucker, which is always the goddamn case. So you want to be able to see it. And I remember we were off to the side, so the sound was very, very echoey and booming. But I was like, his overkill sounded great because we're more towards the center. I was like, man, it sounds like dog shit. I was like, but it's got to be like, and my dog shit, like very, very echoey. Could barely hear King's vocals kind of midway through, but I was like, it can't possibly sound this fucking bad. No way would they bring a sound guy that. I guess you never say never. But I imagine I would have heard about it, and even that night people complained. I just think it was where I was standing. I was literally off to the very, very far left, so I was getting the goddamn whatever. So who knows? Maybe I would have picked up on Mike Weave guitar solos. My only thing is just decent set list, not great, and even Lindsay pointed out like it's kind of just the exact same thing that we saw in 2019, with the exception that he did 2 brand new songs. That was cool. He did Masquerade of Madness as well, which I think that's a very good song. I do, so that's cool. That it's new song still, 2019. But he did 2 songs that whatever the fuck that album's coming out. Did those. Other than that, it was pretty much the same set list. So, like for example, like he ended the show with the song Abigail. To me, that's kind of a lame song to end off. Not that it's a lame song; it's a fantastic song. But I'm saying a lame song to end it off. I like the classic days. End it with goddamn No Presents for Christmas, homeboy. I mean, they didn't even do that goddamn song. To put it in perspective, not enough '90s songs. It was cool that they did Voodoo, but I think they did Voodoo last time too, if I'm not mistaken. Um, they didn't do the lake this time around because in 2019. So very similar to 2019, but a few different changes. They didn't include the lake. Um, they did 2 songs off, not counting the little intro fucking thing that I thought that was cool to do the 2 little girls track. But they did Eye of the Witch and Burn, which they always do that. Like, I mean, again, Dog owns boots and shit like that. I wish they would have done my favorite fucking song, one of my favorite King Diamond songs ever. And I fucking forgot to ask during that goddamn Dark Funeral Law interview Lord Aramon about covering the trial, which they'd cover the trial. I mean, they would have played the trial off the Eye. I think it's the best fucking song off the album and definitely one of my favorite King Diamond songs. So switch it up. It's like you always do Eye of the Witch and Burn for goddamn years. No Spider's Lullaby song. That's fucking lame. No Graveyard songs. That's fucking lame. No goddamn House of God songs. That's fucking lame. I'm okay with no Puppet Master Abigail or For God Your Soul. Granted, I like those records, but those last 3 albums, they were the last 3 albums. I mean, those are the turdiest of the catalog, no question about it. Again, I like them, but those are the only 3 albums that I'm like, they have songs I don't like on them. I mean, So Sad and shit. Christmas Time. I'm pumping that shit sucks. Um, Mommy on Abigail too. That's not particularly awesome. But as a whole, it does got songs I like. So mine's a set list. Stage and shit looks cool, but again, it's kind of like I just saw us in 2019. To me, again, back in 2019. I love meeting the kiddos, and granted, it's not your fault. I was there too. Back, I mean, I don't know if I said back in though. Like I'm trying to think, like when I was meeting some of the metalheads in 2000, 2001, and I started going to shows in '98. Like let's say it was the year 2001. Was I like the Brian Baxter, back in '98 when I saw Morbid Angel? I don't think I said that. I think I said I saw Morbid Angel a couple years ago. It was like yesterday. So people go back in 2018 when I was a senior in high school and I got in this. Fucking you were a senior in high school in 2018? Holy fucking shitski. I was doing exactly what you're looking at me doing right now, other than recording goddamn videos. At this warehouse, same dusty, dirty goddamn posters on the wall, same tune skis being spun, same work, same everything. There's the same dead ass cockroaches on this goddamn carpet. Garen fucking teeth from 2018. We talking about that back in that last week fucking city? Oh, holy shitski. They do it all the time, dude. It cracks me up. Again, I'm not saying that in a hateful or put down. I just think it's funny as fuck. Back in 2018. I think it's my uncle, who's rest in peace. He was the one that said it. Granted, he was really exaggerating. It's like, dude, I just love it. And this was like, I think this was the year. Pretty sure it was the year Lindsay and I got married. We got married in March of 2016, so going on 9 years now. I think it was that year. So I want to say it was at like the party or something we had. And he just said, he's like, man, I love this. So he figures the year 2016 we saying this. Man, I love it when I meet these kids and like, yeah, back in 1999. It's like, the fuck do you mean back in 1999? He's like, that was like last month. So I remember the fucking 70s for fuck's sake. So I was like, well, dude, come on, that's a little extreme. I was like, come on. But yeah, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, back in, that's why I equate it, because he was way more extreme. I think he said back in 1999, so like 17 years ago, he thought that was just asinine as fuck. What are you talking about back in? He's like, I remember that like it was last month. Remember the fucking 70s when JFK was shot? That's exactly what he said. I was like, yeah, but come on, dude. That's Geezer Central. Goddamn. What the fuck does that say? Where the fuck do I leave off on this goddamn thing? I'm guessing at least 75% of us at the show grew up with these albums. I did. Yeah. I probably listened to them hundreds of times. Hundreds. Probably thousands, bro. When I'm hearing solos that are completely off from what's been burned into my DNA, it definitely takes away from the experience for me. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I didn't catch that, but where I was standing, sound was dog shit. And to be completely honest, they didn't fucking do many 90 songs that the Weedy Boy was on, goddammit. Right, I don't know the exact lineup of every goddamn album, but there's obviously Sherman, Weed, and then who's doing drums on this fucking tour? Couldn't see him. He was all the way on top. That was really goddamn cool. But I have a goddamn, I think it's a Merciful Fate. Pretty sure it's a boot. Boots are best, goddammit. King says that I think it was for a Fate show. The Bajarn T. Holmes or one of the guys. It's like, fun fact, yeah, this is the longest I think it's on the Dead Again tour. Dead Again or 19 or the 9 tour. It's the longest no, this drummer's done the most Merciful Fate shows ever in history of tonight's. And I think it was Bajarn or one of those guys. And I said, yeah, true story. Yeah, boots are best. You got to get them, goddammit. Uh, a parallel to this, to help articulate my feelings, involve a barbecue I was invited to this summer. Goddamn, guys, give me whole goddamn life history. Again, for a Benny, though. No, you're allowed. My relative wanted to show off their new smoker, so they invited all of us to spend about 5 hours preparing ribs. What the fuck is cooking goddamn ribs have to do with the king, homeboy? Once the ribs were done, they went into their fridge and got out a half-eaten bottle of store-brand barbecue sauce. Told us to dig in. Sounds like Easy showing up to goddamn fucking barbecue with a half backwash fucking apple juice and a goddamn tombstone pizza. True fucking story. Says it didn't happen, but it did. I was there. Dog knows what I'm talking about too. So does Big D. So does Mike Hughes. Not trying to reproduce the albums note for note is to me the same as running a good meal with store brand barbecue sauce. Why be cheap or lazy and ruin something that could be excellent with a little effort? I don't know. I could ask him to get that interview. I'm not nothing against him. I'm not really interested in interviewing Mike Wead. I mean, when I think of King Diamond, let's call it like it is. King's the guy. It's no disrespect to him. It's just I mean, would I invite Mike? Yeah, but I'd have way less to ask him than I would King Diamond. That's for goddamn sure. I'm curious if that's something that stuck out to you when you saw King recently. Nope. The thing that stuck out to me was the DAWG shit set list that the King needs to contact the DAWG for. So I give that some serious elbow grease and give him a goddamn set list of a lifetime. And the Canoe fucking City fucking poser ass hoagies that weren't there in 1999 when the DAWG was. They weren't alive, dog. It's not the fucking point. Let's just put it to you this way. So that 1999, that was 25 years ago. That's when I first saw Merciful Fate, saw him on the 9 tour. DAWG was there, of course, literally at the same fucking venue that I just saw King Diamond at. So I'm at 2024, 1999. Let's just say, well, King Diamond will be long dead, or if he's not going to be. Let's just say in 2049, assuming my dumb ass is still alive. Let's just say King Diamond was around. I'm just putting it in perspective. Obviously, none of this will be around. I'd still be there. I'd say 85% of the people that were there 2 nights ago. I'm being oh so generous with 85, probably more like 95. They wouldn't be there in another 25 years. That's the difference. Well, they weren't alive. It's got nothing to do with being alive. They're not going to be around. They're not going to be in this. I'm telling you. They're just flat out not. That was my biggest problem. I'm pretty sure you don't play. You said you don't play an instrument. Sure don't. Too many bands, not enough fans. But if you're into the band in the first place, I'm sure a lot of it has to be because of the touch of the musicianship. Not really. I mean, I'm just like, as long as the songs hit me, I like it. I'm good. I don't really know dick about musicianship, so he's like, I kicked in a few extra bucks to say thank you for the interesting content. Mike from Minneapolis. Bet your ass you kicked in more than a goddamn few bucks. Best few fucking bucks ever goddamn kicked in. Make up for these goddamn fucking droughts. So yeah, hell, you took up the whole goddamn video. That's what you get for a goddamn Benny. Get them paid skis in. Comes with search. You know what we're gonna do. Put the goddamn skin in the morning. Later, goddamn it.